my family's operating companies were solely focused and centered around agriculture. So it did seem like a natural fit. However, once I got involved with Oklahoma State on a scholastic level when I was a student here, really, it kind of just hit me like a ton of bricks on how broad and how diverse a degree in agriculture was, and how many different career paths that you could take with an ag degree. You could go into the business sector, you could go into the energy sector, you can go into the ag sector, you can go into the marketing sector, and largely what we do is business. But having that ag background, I think, really broadened the view and scope of what I've been able to accomplish in actual business post-graduation. Oklahoma State University holds a special place in my heart for sure, and my family's heart. I mean, most of my family came here, but it is such an intimate school, and they are very, very much focused on the student, period. You still get to talk to a professor, you still are advised by a professor, and largely the Ag Econ department was like a second home for me. University, and like I say, I mean, it's not the university that makes the student, it's the student that makes the university. And there are so many wonderful people at Oklahoma State University, from the students to the staff to the faculty, that just make it a world-class organization, a world-class university. I think tradition, for me, it was personal. Coming from a family business that was founded in Oklahoma in 1893, after the aftermath of the land runs in Oklahoma, and that whole land grant theme, that whole pioneering spirit, what led to the establishment of Oklahoma A&M. And I think that having that unique trait, that unique culture to share from my family's history with Oklahoma State University really inspired me to continue that tradition and come here. Technology's not going away. Automated systems aren't going away. Agriculture seems to, from the outside looking in, agriculture seems to maybe want to delay that adoption, and the more that you can get ahead of that curve, the better prepared you're going to be and the more competitive you're going to be. Post-graduation, I see how applicable having a good thorough knowledge, a technical knowledge of management and information systems is. I mean, it's so important to be able to adopt and utilize those automated technologies. Not that automation and technology is going to solve everything, because still in the real world, it's behavior and people, and technology can't take that out. So, but having a good, more of a specific technical experience to be able to apply post-graduation. I had Dr. Ortman for ag marketing, and then introduction to futures and options, and those two classes were wonderful. I went back, and one of the first jobs I had specifically for the family business was merchandising. So having a good fundamental knowledge of futures markets and how they're applied to the agricultural cash trade was so specific to our family's business, it wasn't even funny. And running through the short hedger and long hedger and all those different circumstances and different types of ways to cover your risk and how risk is transferred in those futures markets was so specifically applicable to being a grain dealer and a grain merchandiser, which was ultimately what I did for a couple of years, or a number of years, when I graduated Oklahoma State.